Hey friends, welcome back to the Platinum Guide for the First Berserker Khazan. And before we move on to the next section, let's talk to Tristan again, because we still have some bonus missions to complete, friends. And of course it is assumed that you have found all the items in the missions beforehand. Which you obviously did because you are following the 100% guide, that's clear. In any case, you will then receive a new side mission, and don't forget to give a thumbs up because we're going to cover everything today. Why did you leave us? Side mission. Alright, let's get started. And when we come out at the checkpoint here, we can first activate the switch on the left here to, well, activate a switch to somehow disable the traps. In any case, we just need to keep going through here. And back here there's another hidden switch. Definitely activate it to open the cells here. And then you'll get some nice blood here, of course. That's why we activate the switch. And in the cell here we can then put on the necklace of the sealed, which provides resistance against such things. Then go down here and to the back left corner. There's a book there and you can pull it to open a secret door. Once the door is open, we go through, activate the switch here, and then we can continue directly. We then take a sharp left here, and there's another enemy and an item, so both are good. And we grab that, of course, it's the warrior's scroll. Then we go down here, watch out, there's a slightly stronger enemy, and we'll just take him out now. Then we continue straight through and are back in the main room. Here in the main room then, simply go left, follow the path here, and you'll reach the next area. Watch out, there's a junction to the right where the guy explodes and a few others. But there's the ore, the first soulstone, so throw and break this structure, this aquarium here. And behind it is the soulstone, or inside it so to speak, and there you have the first one. Of course we continue here in the room. We now jump down here and take out the elite enemy. And of course we go in with full power move. Once we've dealt with him, we get his nice loot and can continue from here. First you run back here into the corner and activate the switch. Be careful, when you do that some enemies will appear. You then take them out, and then you go into the next area by going through the door back here and continuing on. And then we slowly enter the laboratory. There's a checkpoint here, and now it's going to get a bit tricky, friends, because some things are really well hidden here. And we have to open it up a bit from above in Elden Ring Dark Souls style. First, grab the ore on the left. That's the second ore. It's here to the left of the statue. If you start from the checkpoint. And now we'll unlock this ladder here first. This will be important soon, so let's continue in here. And yes, clear out a few enemies here quickly. There are a few things lying around right there, but nothing special. So grab what's here, loot from the enemies, and also take the chest here, because there's one here as well. It's up here, don't miss it, but you surely have your eye on it. So loot collected. Once we've done that, we continue accordingly, and from this room we head further down towards the lab. Namely, along here and down the ladder at the back. And then we reach a spot where we really have to let ourselves drop down from above, over various beams, and that will be a bit tricky. So first keep moving forward here. Watch out, two strong enemies are coming here. First a spider, and you shouldn't run too far into the room because then the next big enemy will appear. Once we've dealt with the spider, we naturally grab the loot. And back here there's a note here on the right, and if you continue running there to get the item, the next big enemy will appear. So be a little careful, and I found it pretty crazy, I must say. So the opponent really had a cool design. In any case, we made the place and then took his loot. And I think it's cool how Khazan keeps throwing in new cool opponents here. And that one was really cool. I definitely like the design. Yes. Call the elevator by pulling the lever here and not falling down, but going up once. And when you reach the top, there's another chest behind this thing here. I almost walked past it, but of course we'll take it with us as well. Then we have the groove here now, and watch out, we'll grab the explosive crate so we can once. And these are double weapons. Okay, now we've arrived here. Here's the mentioned ladder. It's best to go through here briefly first or unlock the ladder directly as you prefer. But we need to take care of this guy here because we want to absorb the corpse here. So take him down and grab the corpse back here to absorb it. And then we get a soul turning stone shard. And now lower the ladder. Absolutely crucial before you proceed. Because we need to fall down twice here to get both items. So here is now the shortcut to the checkpoint. You can also go down here and recharge. If you go this way, the checkpoint is right here. So we can always go through there, but then when you're done, go back up the ladder. And you'll come out up here again and then go along the corridor, and now comes the part with the beam. And it's a bit tricky, so definitely pay attention to how you fall down here. Watch out, the first enemy makes the best block. And then from up here, first we'll get the item down there. We do this by standing right at the edge where this plank basically starts. Just run across and then you'll get the Beast Slayer's scroll. Yes, now we need to get another item here, but we can only get it if we go further down Iron first. And that's why we're just going to continue here. Go down, perform this assassin move, and then try to land on the beam below. Beam me now across so we can reach the next lower area. This is basically the main path for now, but we need to fall down again shortly, on the other side to be precise. Because there's a hidden scroll there, and we definitely need that. Yes, when we're here, it looks a bit strange at first, but we can just let ourselves fall down here. You could also jump from beam to beam, as that way you won't take as much damage. But from here, it's actually manageable to let yourself fall onto the planks. Once we arrive here, we're in the next section and we'll go around again. As you can see over here, over there on the other side, we actually need to go there again, because there's another entrance there. So we've kind of missed it now, but it's not a big deal. We'll continue here for now and first grab what's on the left. The scrolls, the journey to the creation of life, and back here in the right corner there's also a scroll, namely Shard of Transformation. Not a scroll, Shard of Transformation. And we'll take that with us as well. And then head down here and be careful, there are some enemies coming up, take them all out. There's definitely a real battle here. And when you run to the back area of the room, there some new enemies will appear again, and the enemy design is really cool, I think. But they are quite strong, so be a bit careful. If you go for the archers here, some more enemies will come out, and the cuts are really good. So be a bit careful to take them all out here. And once you've cleared the enemies here, or let them be killed by the trap, like I did, it's relatively tricky. Then you've cleared everything here, and remember to take the ore at the back. It's behind this tank here, make sure to take it with you. And it already broke during the fight for me, so first go left here. Activate the elevator, because then we have another unlock to the checkpoint by opening the door here. And if we go along and pass through there now, we'll come out at the top at the checkpoint again. And this way we can also make another round here, namely via the ladder that we lowered. And now we get the next item at the beams, which we kind of forgot, or, well, not forgot, but skipped, because we need to go to the other side again, so go through here. And yes, from here we can then fall down, and we do it as follows. So you see this beam on the left, we need to go there and use a bit of gas to get across, and then we're on top here. Yes, now we somehow have to get down there, and it's quite tricky. We just let ourselves drop down here. But make sure you have full energy. Very important, otherwise you won't survive the fall. And then go here and you'll have lost about half. So it's all good. Continue through here, and on the left is a chest, which is of course also hidden. And we get something nice out of it, namely here, Pilgrim's Dual Weapons. With that done, we can climb up the ladder here, and here is the item we absolutely need, which is really well hidden. Namely, up here is another scroll. First we climb the eternally long ladder, and when we reach the top, here is the day the black moon rose. Number 4. Yes, they definitely packed up, and Now we have to go back down, and we need to follow the normal path. So just let yourself fall down here normally and follow the main path, so that we end up back in this laboratory area. So plunge down here again, and then it continues accordingly. I have to check first. How was it again here? Like this? Exactly, and then from beam to beam or just directly below. That works too, but you lose quite a bit of energy. And I was also lucky because I hadn't taken a potion yet. Otherwise, I would have had to do the whole nonsense again. Once we've arrived back down here and definitely collected the ore, we can continue on. Namely, back here and in the back right corner, because there's another chest there. We'll take that with us now. And in this area, there's also the little jug. That one, yes, I personally find it quite well hidden because it's right at the very beginning. I walked past it at first. I'll go back and get it, the LUD, activate the elevator again if necessary in case I want to go up later. But here, right at the beginning, when the basin is here and like here, then up the ladder, logically walk up the stairs, then there's another little pit here, namely up here and straight through to the back corner. Back there, but that's where he is. No, sorry, one more level up, not on this floor, but there he is. And then we'll take him with us, yes. There he is, the little jug, just grab him. And then we follow the main path again, yes. Quite confusing, friends, but now we really have everything. Now we've got everything done so far. Just continue through here. We took the ore with us, and then we can go right into the next area and tackle the next boss, friends. There's no video of the boss on the channel because it's actually the same boss as Shaktuka. So feel free to check out the boss. It's exactly the same type, actually the same moves, just a bit stronger. But you are also a bit stronger, so that shouldn't be a problem. Give a thumbs up, friends, and subscribe. And then we'll see each other in the next guide where we'll achieve 100% again. So, see you. Good luck with your shopping.